Hey everyone, welcome to a lecture. I know it's been a hot minute. Today we're going to be covering plankton. So, first thing about plankton, the name means drifters or wanderers, and they can be either autotrophs or heterotrophs. So autotrophs make their own food, heterotrophs get food from other sources. Plant is an autotroph, you are a heterotroph. So, like I said, most autotrophs use sunlight to make energy. So you have water plus carbon dioxide plus solar energy gives you glucose and oxygen. Heterotrophs eat autotrophs and other heterotrophs to obtain energy. So there's you right here. And that's a basking shark. That was just unnecessary. So who are the marine autotrophs? These are tiny marine plants called phytoplankton. They're producers in the oceanic food web. So at different wavelengths penetrate to different depths. We will get into this either later this semester or next semester. So you notice that all wavelengths other than blue get absorbed into the water above 100 meters. So you have violet, purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. As you go further down, you start to lose the colors. I've got a video on this that shows somebody dropping down a color chart, and the deeper they go, the colors start to disappear till it all looks to be these shades of like gray and blue. And we'll see that next semester or later this semester whenever I decide to have that lesson. So where are phytoplankton found? So you have plankton up near the surface, then you have nekton in the middle, and you have benthos at the bottom. Benthos always means bottom. It always means next to the sand. So phytoplankton are found in the photic zone, or the upper part of the ocean. So you got your little pelagics, anything in the middle. Then you have the photic zone, which is these up to, and then you have aphotic, which is no light, dark, super deep, goes into your abysmal and your habitable zone. So weird platonic fact, some phytoplankton can be very dangerous when they are bloom or reproduce rapidly. So this would be a red tide. This can create a fish kill. If you have asthma or respiratory problems, it can make those problems worse. It can make you sick. Typically when there's a red tide around a beach that you would go swimming at, the local governments will put out lots of bulletins, informational stuff online and everything, stating that there's a red tide, signs, and probably not the best idea to go swimming. Phytoplankton. So you have diatoms and dinoflagellates. I might make you know that there's two, the diatom and the dinoflagellate, but not that they have we're not going to get super deep into that. Diatoms and dinoflagellates. So diatoms are common in cold water. They're silica-based bodies, so they're glassy and siliceous. Silica is like sand or those little packets that come in your shoes or purse that absorb moisture. So when they die and sink, they form diatomaceous ooze. I've always heard it called something snow. It's like diatomaceous snow. I've never heard the term ooze before. Dinoflagellates, they're common in warmer waters, so that's more of like what we would have in the Gulf. They have two tails. Some light up, called bioluminescence. Some live symbiotically with corals, and when they die and sink, they form cysts and can cause harmful algal blooms. Actually, we will definitely get deeper into this, so know these. Fair game on test. Saying it now. I might pull from this. So who are the marine heterotrophs? They're not always tiny marine animals. Well, they are tiny marine animals. Called zooplankton. They consume ocean. They're consumers in the oceanic food web. They eat other stuff. Oh, this is also a zooplankton. So, typical marine food web. You're going to have a tuna as your top consumer. And then mid-sized fish, then small fish, then zooplankton, and then phytoplankton. The further you go down, the bigger the biomass gets, because you need that bigger biomass to support as you go up. Your largest animals in the ocean eat the furthest down on the food chain because that's the biggest biomass available to meet their mass and sustain themselves. Whales eat plankton and zooplankton a lot of the times because it's abundantly available. If whales were to eat sharks, they wouldn't be as big as they are. So, more vocabulary. Plankton can be divided into two lifestyles. Know these two lifestyles. I'm calling it now. This might be a test question. So you have meroplanktonic, which is merely they spend some of their lives as drifters, and then you have holoplankton, which is where they spend their whole lives drifting. So, guess which these is. Okay, so plankton will eventually grow up into something. This kind of looks like a shrimp. This looks like it might grow up to be like an octopus or a starfish. Another maybe shrimpy over here. Some fish. So this is a plankton catching net. They have these in all sorts of different sizes. Your water is going to come through here. It's going to exit out. It's going to catch everything. There's typically like a cup or some kind of collecting jar on the end that will collect all the plankton in there so they can study it. So, SpongeBob reference. And there's a worksheet to go with this, as well as some other stuff we will be doing throughout the week. I hope y'all have a great day. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll talk to you later. Bye.